Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that I was late tonight. I'm going to just get that right off the bat. Well, the software that I use to stream to everywhere that I stream to, they had a big update today. And I didn't realize there was a big update, and the way that we normally stream did not work. So I had to go into the help desk and do all sorts of different stuff, but I'm glad that we're here right now. So let me say my hellos. Hello, Heather. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Michelle. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry you're back in the hospital. Hello, Markel. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Crazy Cat Lady. Hello, Brandon. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We are going to use the new Die of the Month, which sold out in like 2 seconds. So luckily we found some more stashed away. Hello, Terry. Hello, Luann. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. We are going to talk about 2 new classes that we launched on the events page, both of which I'm very excited to teach. They are both going to be taught in the same day, so if you take them, they will be back to back. And the freebie Friday I get to share with you. So I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Say hello when you join in. The chat's a little bit different with this new way of doing it, but it's okay because I'm just trying to keep up with the way that the chat's just very different. Very, very different. All right. So let's go ahead and head down to the desk and let's talk about the free gift. Let's talk about the Die of the Month. Let's talk about the classes. And let's make a card. Okay? All right. Oh my goodness gracious. We are all Wonkalina here. All right. Let me fix that there. So first let's start with the free gift. So most of you have seen me, and I'm going to use this tonight for this purpose, chase around a whole bunch of die cuts, a whole bunch of little die cuts. Hello, Beverly. When I'm cutting out little pieces or different things that I need to make a card, you've probably seen pretty often where I'm looking for those die cut pieces, and I kind of look like a crazy man because I can't find my die cut pieces because I have gotten them everywhere. I think you all are probably in the same boat as I am. So this is kind of what my die cuts look like because they're all over the place, and I have nowhere really to put them. So we just got these in, and I'm so excited about them. These are our brand new traveling. Look at that Brutus Monroe logo. Our traveling. What's the word I'm looking for? Little die cut keepers, die cut holders, I guess. I told you guys that we are going to continue to do things with storage. So let me go ahead and pull that. Yours will come with tape on it as well. Hi, everyone. So you can just, in true form, you can either purchase these separately, or if you spend $50 or more, you will get it automatically in your cart. You'll get it for free. Okay? So it's called the Die Cut, I think the Die Cut Traveler, I think it is. So, okay, Ruth, so you have a lid. Okay, let me take this off. Your lid fits right on top very nicely. Okay? And you can stack these if you get a couple of them, but the whole idea is, and if you're like me, this happens to me all the time, I need a place for all my die cuts that I'm doing. So I'm grabbing, I have my little owls. I can separate them out by owl. And this is really great for while I'm making my cards, okay? So I'm just separating out all of my die cuts. I got a little truck too. There's my other owl. Maybe I want to keep my All I Want for Christmas Is You in there as well, or maybe just Happy Holidays I'm using with that one, and All I Want for Christmas Is You I'm using for that one. And again, just bing bang boom. Love Is in Leaves you could put in this one because that's what you're using for that. Let's Gather Together is what we're using for that. Okay, and then you pop your lid on and you have them for the next time you want to use them. All right. The great thing about this also is you can then travel with it. Okay, so you can then pop this into your bag. You got all your die cuts. They're not going to get mixed up. Okay, they're going to stay right there, so you can bounce this whole thing around, and they're going to stay right where you had them. And yes, that was very important to me. There had to be a lid, and so there you go. Now, if you want to keep the lid off, the lid fits right underneath of it, like so. But I think this is such a great little keeper for all of your die cuts. Now, again, you can purchase these by themselves. We just got in cases and cases and cases of them. Or you can spend $50 tonight on the Brutus Monroe website. You will not get the free gift on the events website yet. We are still working on that. It would have to be on the Brutus Monroe website. Okay, so that is the free gift for tomorrow. It's a really, really great free gift. Okay, now let's talk about the first class. So, the very first class that was just added to the events page, and you know, I had spoken to you all before about doing oh, Candy just said, oh yeah, or order again, yeah, order again. I was talking to you guys about doing a watercolor class as well as an SVG class, and they are both ready to go. And they are both in mid-November. I don't have the exact date, but you'll get all of that information once you order in a download. But obviously, they are pre-recorded. You could watch them later, okay? Which is going to be, I think, it was going to be a lot of fun. Okay. So let's start with the watercolor class. So in the watercolor class, I designed some panels that I'm really excited about because these are going to be my actual Christmas cards this year. And I'm really excited because I designed them for me, and I hope that you would like them as well. So you will receive, in this class, you will receive 12 watercolor panels. You are going to receive our brand new Brutus Monroe water brushes. These water brushes are great. I'm going to tell you and show you how to use them in the class. You will receive aqua pigments in the class, as well as an aqua pigment palette, and you will receive these panels. So I'm going to show you what the panels look like, and then if you want to grab the class, you can go ahead and grab the class. So, and it's again on the Brutus Monroe events page. I don't know if we have anyone here from Brutus Monroe that can grab that link, but this is for the watercolor class. All right, this is our very first panel. So you're going to get 2 of each, and they are printed on the Brutus Monroe watercolor paper. So here's the first one. It looks like a vintage plate. Then here is our second one with that beautiful deer. Isn't that gorgeous? And you will be able to purchase extra of these panels down the road. Then we have this beautiful tree. And again, oh, thank you, Penny. And then we will, we'll talk about embellishing with a sentiment. All right. And then look at this one. I cannot wait. Oh, thank you. I cannot wait to watercolor this one with you guys. This is going to be, I think, my Christmas card this year. Because this is how I feel. This is how I feel like things are whenever I look out my window in my backyard because of the woods. I can't wait to color that with you. Watercolor that with you. And then we have, look at these little friends. Look at that little bird on top of there. I'm just in love. Absolutely in love. Okay, and then last but not least, we have our beautiful corner birds here. Okay. So we'll have a class as well as we are going to, you're going to be able to get these things separately as well on the regular website. All right. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I do not have the SVGs here. I think I'm going to probably talk about them probably at some point tomorrow for the SVG class, but you can see it on the website. So if you look on the website, you will be able to see the promo image for that. We're going to have a lot of fun with the SVGs. And you can have any machine. I'm going to be teaching you in Design Space, which is the Cricut software, but pretty much everything will, you know, move from side, will be able to be used from either software. Okay? Okay. Fun, fun, fun. And oh, and I should say there are only 50 spots available for both classes. Okay? Just so you know. Oh, yes. The 7th anniversary, or oh my goodness, the 7th. The 10th anniversary Stick and Stamp Mat is on the site for pre-order. It starts shipping the first week of December. And it's gorgeous. You may recognize some things from that design. All right, so let's talk about the die of the month, which this has been the most popular die of the month since well, I guess all year. So with this die of the month, for only $15, that is shipped, you will get these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 border pieces. I'm going to show you how these border pieces work. Don't worry. They do not cut all the way except for this one. Well, this one doesn't even cut all the way. We'll talk about that. And this is our sample. This is what's on the packaging. So when you see the packaging, this is the real life sample. Hello, Marlene. This is literally me cutting out the sample, and this is how we get it put onto the packaging. It looks a little wonky right now, but I promise on your packaging it'll look real good. I don't think I have the packaging in here, else I would show. Oh wait, I might. Hold on. I'll show you how it looks. How it looks. So, a cool little behind the scenes to show you is this. This is what it looks like whenever I'm playing around and creating the product. But when it becomes a product image, that's what it looks like. So, it's real wonky whenever I do it. But when it becomes a, oh, the watercolor class is going to be a lot of fun. That is the Elaborate Edges. That's what it looks like when it actually gets put on the package. This is how the wonky, like, taped together, but it's a cool behind the scenes. So this is what it looks like when it's on the final packaging. This is what it looks like when I play around with it and make it into something, okay? So I'm gonna show you now an easy way to use this. So also, new release, this is something that you're getting if you are joining me for Merry Making in just a couple of days. 2 days, I think. You are getting, I think you're getting this paper pad. Heather Collins, are you here? I think you are. I don't have this paper pad in my kit, but I think you're getting it. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure you're getting it. Has anybody gotten their Merry Making kit yet? Are you getting this? Do you get this in your kit? I hope so. Because if not, I'm lying to y'all. But I think you get it in your kit. I think so. Is Heather here? Heather Collins? It's okay if she's not. Sorry, I'm just across the room grabbing paper while I'm waiting for her to tell me if she's here or not. Okay, so you do get, okay, Luann said, Luann, is this in your kit? is this paper in your kit? Tomorrow, okay. So everybody's getting it Getting it now. Okay. Oh, it's in your box. Okay, good. Then that means you're getting it. Good, good, good. All right. So I'm also going to use this stamp because I love it so much from Vicky. This comes in your kit from Vicky if you are coming to Merrymaking, which I'm super excited about. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. All right. So what we're going to do first is we are going to grab a piece of Holly cardstock. Let me show you how quickly you can make a very easy, very beautiful little little Christmas card or holiday card. So we're going to start by cutting this down to 4 1/4. And there are still some of these available. I do have a Cricut class coming up. We just launched it. And then we're going to cut this down to, I'd say like, I don't know, 3 1/2. Should be good. Okay, and then we're just going to place this right like so. We'll use a little bit of, we'll use some liquid adhesive tonight. Okay. Place this on here like so. All right, and then for our next piece, so this is, you can see this is a top folder. I don't know if we still sell the top folding. Is that something you guys would like? Because we haven't done a top folding. Oh, this is beautiful, this paper. It's been a while since I saw this. Oh, I think, yeah. I think we'll use this one. There are so many beautiful papers in here. You can see them all on the back. This is a beautiful, kind of like very farmhouse. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to use these dies. You can see I've used them a million times. I think I want to use this guy here, which is like the lacy, because I think that works with, let me poke this out of here. That works with the kind of aesthetic that we have here. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll cut down your paper to the size you need it to be. In this case, it's going to be 4 1/4. Okay. And then you're going to cut this. So I'm going to say, I think I want it to be like about here, right? Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to grab my tape. And if it's up a little bit higher, that's okay. And you're going to want to center this. Now, if you're using it on a full sheet, this is the die of the month. Yes. It just started shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and that looks about centered to me, give or take. Well, actually, it's not perfectly centered. Hold on. I have watched it later. Okay. Thank you for watching what you've watched so far, Ruth. Okay, let's make sure that's going straight across there. And it is. Okay, so we're going to run this through our die cutting machine. You'll be able to see how easily this cuts out and how beautifully it cuts out. And how simply we can make a card with it. We used to have a top folding But I don't know what happened. Okay. So now, when you pull this, you will see, just be gentle with it. And you pop out all these little inside pieces. I messed that up a little bit, that's okay. Yes, the class, so the Cricut class, or the Cricut / SVG class, is all about holiday cards. We are going to make 6 holiday cards in that class. You are going to receive the SVGs, the patterns, the everything you're going to need for that class. I am going to teach you how to work with patterns. I'm going to teach you how to kind of build your card in the Cricut Design Space software before you actually hit cut and go. We're going to learn about the drawing tool. We're going to learn how to make tag stickers. We are going to learn how to do titles. So really, if you have been wanting to learn how to master doing some of those different things with the Cricut software, or just how to use SVGs in cutting, or in card making, any of the above, you'll be able to do so. So look at that border. Can you even stand it? I sent in a question about a purchased item a month ago and never got a reply. Where did you send the question to, Renee? If you sent it to orders@brutusmonroe.com, you should be good. If you didn't send it to orders@brutusmonroe.com, that's where I would suggest sending it. Or giving us a call. I always suggest, if you can, giving us a call, because we'll be able to help you right away. If it's during our normal business hours, of course. All right, using our strips, our little, what are they called? Our okay. Contacts, customer service link, email. Okay, what email is that? I just want to make sure that it's if it's not the right one, then I want to try to get I want the team to upgrade that, or update it, I guess I would say. All right, so now we're going to use the Happy Holidays. This is from the stamp set that you're going to receive in what's the word I'm looking for? In the merrymaking class. That's the website. What's the web? I'm confused. Okay. Ah, perfect impression. I can't wait till you all see what you're making in her class. Oh, sends an email from the website. Oh, well, I'm going to have to figure out where that goes to. I am going to have to figure out where it's got to go to an email, but I don't know what email, so I apologize for that, my friend. I'm a little rusty when it comes to that stuff, so I apologize, but we'll get you taken care of. Isn't it a great die set? Get this die set and a couple other things, and you will get yourself the freebie. Because the cool thing is, right now you can get if you spend $50, you get 2 freebies. You get I don't have one down here. you get the Snow Globe freebie, and you also get it goes to orders of okay, so that goes directly to, so there's no reason you shouldn't have gotten a response. I'm not sure, my friend. I am not sure. Send another one. I apologize. Or give us a call. So look at that. How easy, how simple. I mean, obviously you could do this, you can make this much more elaborate. You can do all sorts of really fun things, but I just made that one, I did that one very simply. But I wanted to show you, so for all of my scrapbookers out there, I was thinking about you when I did this. So my scrapbookers, are you out there, my scrapbookers? I am so sorry, Renee. Normally, we're pretty quick with getting back to you, so I really do sincerely apologize. That's not like the team here at Brutus Monroe. Normally, they're very quick, very, very quick to get back to you. All right, so if you are a scrapbooker, do I have any scrapbookers or like larger card makers out there in the world? I know you're out there because I've seen you. Where's Sarah at? I got a big wonkin piece of scrapbook paper here to show you on. Okay. So, if you're a scrapbooker, you can also use this die because what you can do is you can do whatever width of paper you would like. So let's say, so this is almost exactly what I would need it to be, but let's see if I can find, well, no, we'll just use this piece. So this piece, is this double, this might be adhesive. That would be great. Is this adhesive? I think this might be our adhesive backed glitter paper. Oh, it sure is. Okay. So let me go ahead and trim this real quick. And I will show you how this is going to work. Okay. So that should be about even. Things are flying off the shelf over there. Okay. So if you take this and you place it here, now obviously this is not a great example because it's stretched. So this is the actual die, the way it cuts is about 5.58 inches. So you can see this has a nice wide area. But I'll show you on a piece of, so we'll do this and then I'll also show you on a piece of pattern paper. All right, so I'm going to send this through. Hopefully it cuts it pretty well. It's very thick material. We should be good though. And then I'm going to find a piece of pattern paper that matches so I can show you. This, I think that's good. What do you think? I think that's like perfect. There's a ghost everywhere in this building. Everywhere I turn, there's a ghost. Okay, nope. That paper was too thick for it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do. Let's see. I had a feeling. All right, let's do it this way. On a piece of 6x6 paper. This is just our regular glitter stock that doesn't have, the real deep etching for the, because this is double-sided, or this has adhesive. So it's very thick. So you wouldn't want to use I thought it was worth a try, but you wouldn't want to use a detail die like this one on that. But our regular glitter stock will cut like a dream. So you can see here, can you see how it's the die is a little bit the glitter paper is a little bit wider than the die is. So let me show you what will happen here. So let me go ahead and did I move that? I shifted it just a little bit. And this is a Petite Prince from, I think I would use that side, from our dear sweet friends at Doodlebug. Oh, that time it was perfect. All right, so now I can show you. Okay. So I'm going to peel this off. Super easy because it was glitter. But let me flick out all these pieces here. Okay. So can you see how like this is cut up to here and up to here, but it's not cut all the way through? Now this is a cool thing because you could just add like a piece of paper through this. If I could show you correctly. Through this. Now I designed it this way so that you could have a whole bunch of different options, but you could just, you know, there's all sorts of different things. But what I'm going to show you, because this was so fun to design. Okay, you're just going to take your scissors. Doesn't have to be Christopher Allen scissors, but you can take scissors, and all you do is you just snip. You'll be able to see where you snip. You snip up to there, and you snip up to here, okay? So that now is going to give you this beautiful edge to put in your scrapbook. So you can do this just here, you know, plop this down, and then, you know, you can put your image, your picture, whatever. But I'm going to do it one more time on our pattern paper, okay? Because I feel like that is going to give us a really, really pretty effect, because we'll do like a double layer. Or wait, should we do a different one? Let's do a different one. Let's do the hearts, okay? Why not, right? Okay. So now with the hearts, we're just going to place this cut side down. You can see it does not go all the way across. That is okay. But this is just going to give us two different patterns, which I think is going to be Gorgina. And then you put your picture. You know, you put your picture here. And it looks great. All right. Send this one through now. Show you. Now I haven't scrapbooked in forever, so I hope this makes sense to the scrapbookers out there. Let me know if it does. If it doesn't, and I'm just rambling on, I apologize, but it made sense to me if I was scrapbooking again. Okay. So now you can see, let's flick out all of our pieces here. So can you see now? You should be able, let me zoom in to give you a real good close view. So see how right here, see where you would see where to cut it? Like, it's not hard. You would just snip right up to there. Okay, see that? Snip, flip it around, snip, okay? And then you have your beautiful edge, your beautiful border. And the reason, again, I did this was because I wanted for you to be able to, and again, cascade this all the way down. So start with this one and go to this one, and then look at your beautiful, put a picture there, put a picture there. I mean, really, the sky's the limit with this. All right, or, you know, make yourself another card. And let me show you. can do a side folding this for this one. And place your, you'll probably go like this. Place this at the bottom. And then this up a little bit higher. Add your sentiment, I mean, you can do so much with these borders. Or just trim them, trim them down and just use them as a border. So what I would do, well, another thing that I would do, I guess I would say, is just use it as like an end border. So take this, just trim it down to, I mean, what is this? Probably about an inch. Okay, so now you have this beautiful deckled border. See that there? And then you're going to take your paper. So let's just trim this one down. So we can use this on another card as well, because that's just stunning. Look at that. This is one of my favorite dies of the month ever. Okay, so now let's cut this down to 4. No, let's do 3 inches wide. Okay, 3 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. Because we'll do a side folder. There we go. Perfect. See that? And then you sure could. You sure could, Melissa. So we'll cut this down to 5 1/4. So we'll start at this end. Now what I would suggest doing is cutting this down. Actually, let me show you that. You can do it the way that I'm doing it now, but it would be easier if you already have it cut down to 5 1/4. So let me show you what that means. Okay, so now take your beautiful border edge here. What did we do? Not that one. We did this one. And you're just going to place it on like so, but you're going to want to center it. So this is cool because you can do this, I mean, on so many. Okay, thank you, Renee. Thank you. We will get it all fixed up for you, I promise. I can show you one thing for sure, since we will always fix it once we know. That's my motto. All right, so we're sending that puppy through. So now you'll see here, let me move this out of the way. When we take this and we place it on here, I'm just going to use some quick and easy removable adhesive. I'm not going to be removing this, but still. Okay. And we place it right on there like that, and then you take your glitter and so this cut all the way off the edge now because we had it off the edge, but look at how perfect. I mean, it all holds up. I designed it so you are able to use it in multiple ways. I mean, you're going to be using this die so many different ways. I mean, I think you will, because I know I will. And now we can cut this to the 1 inch mark. And you'll see for our border. Oh, that's okay, Amalia. Thank you for stopping. But yeah, do not chat while you're driving. And then you take this. And I mean, I think you're getting the idea. Pop this on the edge. And look at that, quick and easy. I mean, that was so easy. And then you take, you go in and do your, what's the word I'm looking for? You go in and do your gems, and you're off to the races. Add a sentiment, and you're done. I'd probably turn it this way, though. But, I mean, it's completely up to you. And also, I would make sure that it's straight. But, I mean, you get the idea. That dries so quickly. All right, so that's what that's what you look like, and then you just have. I know it's hard to see. There we go. See that like dainty little edge there, and I mean they're so simple. They're so easy to use. But last but not least, I want to show you this guy. So this guy cuts on both sides, but not the ends. So I think something that this would be helpful for, again, is if you're doing a scrapbook page. So let me see here. So I'll show you. I'll show you in 1 minute. All right. So if you are doing, again, think scrapbook page, we need a piece of paper that's, we'll just pretend this is our scrapbook page paper. And we're going to place this, we'll place this right in the center. She skipped gems. I guess. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Well, you could use it with the washi sheets. So let me show you. This is going to change everything for you. Isn't it gorgeous, Kelly? Let me show you something, my friends. But this is something that I think is really cool. So see now what happens is it just cuts on both sides. So what you could do, if you wanted to, is you could cut this off here, or you use this as like a belly band. So you would take another piece of something and slip it right in the middle there, okay? And you could like go, you know, back and forth or whatever you want, but see how that creates like a belly band? Hi, Sarah. I'm showing the new, just cut this down a little bit. The new borders and talking about how we could scrapbook with them. But see how you could just add something, like you could even add a photo that's tucked in here. So it only cuts up to, or you can literally go in and do the same thing I did before. Oops, I didn't trim that one perfectly, but that's okay. Trim. Trim. Hello, Melissa. Trim. And trim. And now you have just a border, okay? So it's completely up to you. Completely up to you. But let's talk about the washi sheets real quick. So you could just take your washi sheet and let's just trim. Let's just trim right in between these two here. All right. And then let's take our, what should we do? Let's do the flowers. We haven't done that yet. And I have a feeling this is going to be a nightmare because this is such an intricate one. And of course it's the one that I picked. So we're going to go through with it. Oh, you're going to love it, Sarah. By a show of hands, who's coming to the anniversary party? I'm only asking because we just had a big meeting about it today, and I'm super excited about it. And I'm excited to see a whole bunch of you. A whole bunch of you guys. All right, so we're just going to place this right here. Just like so. No rocket science. Virtually, yay! Luann's coming. We're going to have so much fun. We are going to have so much fun. All right, so we're going to run this through. Let me grab a card base real quick to show you what I mean. Luckily, we have no shortage of card bases here. But again, once you get this, did you all get a super VIP with the 5 products? We just finalized all of that today. I think there's only there's like 4 or 5 left on the Brutus Monroe events site. Oh, this cut like butter. All right, so what you can do with your washi sheets, let me show you here. So I'm going to lift this out. Whoops. Remember, they're washi sheets, so there's going to be some adhesive situations. All right. Hi, Tina. We're going to have so much fun. All right. So you can see it really, I mean, it pulled out all of those pieces beautifully. All right. So now we're going to zoom in again so I can show you what I'm doing, because it's a little bit, I know it's a little bit confusing, but, and I'm sitting here like a mad scientist because I have so many plates spinning because I'm having so much fun doing this. So you could just take this like so. You're just going to cut over. So see this, let me zoom in more. See this little edge right here? You're just going to trim up to that edge and it will fall away, okay? Again, we're just going to trim up to that edge. See that there? Okay? And then what you're going to do, take your card base, pull off your washi, okay? And you're just going to place it right like that. Make sure you line it up. But luckily with the washi, you can. And then if you want to, just either flip it over. So I'm going to do, or you can cut it. And look at that. How simple was that? With the washi, with our washi sheets. And then take something that coordinates on top of it, or take another piece of washi tape, and just place that right on top. Add your sentiment and you're off to the races, right? Isn't that fun? I mean, it just makes such a special little edge on there. But it's so easy to just quickly add all sorts of elegance and stuff. You know, this one's the much longer one. This is the 6-inch one. I already cut it off, though I shouldn't have. But yeah, you get 5. Here's the long one to use. So, I mean, there's so much you can do. The die of the month is not in the inspiration box, no. The die of the month will always be a separate purchase. But I mean, again, so simple. Just add, you know, you can take your glitter stock and you can see how that will look behind it. I mean, there's just so many different things that you can do. Isn't that Gorgina? I love it. I absolutely love it. But that's all I have for you tonight. I think that was a lot of fun. Was that fun for you? It was fun for me. Oh, Sarah, you're coming in person. It's going to be wild. We're going to have so much fun. We are going to have a heck of a good time. I cannot wait. So, okay, everybody, that is it. That is all that I have for all of you tonight. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Remember to grab your, I'll show you one more time the watercolor panels because I have a feeling they're not going to last very long. The extras will be available. I think next week is when the extras will be available, so we know how many we have. But let's go down the top view one more time. But you can read it later. Read what? Oh, sent me a ping. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll read it later. I don't get them after 5, so you or after 4, so you have to tell me when you send me one after 4. So these are the panels, the watercolor panels that you're going to get in the watercolor class, the Wildlife Holiday Watercolor class. I sure am going to have a lot of fun coloring with you and making cards with you. It's our first one-on-one class in a while. And I love, this reminds me of, I would love to have this plate in real life. So yeah, so lots of beautiful panels, beautiful, beautiful panels that you are going to get. You're also going to get the Aqua Pigment, brand new Aqua Pigment brushes from Brutus Monroe. You're going to get the aqua pigments that you need and a palette. And then, of course, with the Cricut class, we will talk more about that, I think, on Tuesday. So, all right. Thank you, everybody that's been hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is simply a memory or your own ending. I love you all very much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Good night, my friends.